Excited about Airsoft? Hit the like button and comment to join other Airsofters in the conversation. What's up, Airsofters? Do you want to see me talk about another M4? Well, too bad. Now it's weird. These KWA Originals AEGs are indisputably not just another M4. They all have distinct features which set them apart, and differences between models to make each one a unique flavor of KWA goodness. In this video, we'll go over what sets them apart and also what ties them together, and give you the lowdown on how they perform out of the box. This is the KWA KO series of AEGs. KO stands for KWA Originals. At their core, these are very similar to the EVE AEGs we featured previously, just this time with new stocks and new colorful magazines. But before we talk about the details, let's start with a classic unboxing. The outside of the KO series boxes is very cool. You've got the KO logo. On the side of this package, we've also got the specific model, this one being the EVA4, printed on the side so you know what's inside. Opening the tabs, we get a look at KWA's more traditional packaging. They use this foam to suspend the AEGs in place, which is secure enough. It looks nice, and it keeps everything from moving in the box. Inside the accessories package, you have a set of rails for the front handguard. You also have some QD points that can be installed on either side of the AEGs. Several are provided. You've also got a speed loader and two adjustment tools, the red one being for those QD points, and the green one, the longer one, being for adjusting that VPS system. On the side, you'll also find the included magazine. There are in total 6 different models of KO AEGs: the Scarlet 47, the Lucy 4, the Iris 4, Rain 4, Ava 4, and EVE 4 and 9. We've already done a full review on the EVE guns, so if you do want something that's more M4-like, go watch that video. Otherwise, we'll be talking about all of the other flavors KWA has to offer. Externally, these AEGs all have similar features, such as a polymer receiver that gives nods to the all-metal KWA Ronin series, but forges ahead with its own design elements to make for a robust, futuristic look that also keeps the weight down. Up front, we've got the KWA Originals specific nylon reinforced polymer KORE or core handguards. Regardless of model, these handguards are comfortable and, despite their slim profile side to side, give you plenty of space to mount accessories. In the upper portion of the handguard, we have a reversible side charging handle in lieu of a more traditional AR-style rear-positioned one. Racking it also allows you to lock the mock bolt open for ease of access to the hop-up. Up top, a full length of Picatinny rail space extends perfectly between the handguard and the nylon fiber reinforced polymer receiver, finished nicely with a pair of PTS enhanced polymer flip-up sights. Continuing on to the lower receiver's features, we're presented with a familiar set of AR-inspired controls. Regardless of the magazine's style, each of these puppies are completely ambidextrous, with an ambi select fire switch, ambi magazine release, and ambi bolt catch release. If I hadn't mentioned it before, KWA polymers are seriously impressive. The receiver feels good, it's solid, barely flexes, and it keeps everything, like I said earlier, extremely lightweight. It's a real grade polymer that you can really rely on. Moving to the rear of these KWA Originals, we've got a multi-position quick deploy PDW stock, which pulls double duty as your battery compartment and as a convenient place to adjust your FPS thanks to the KWA AEG 2.5 Plus gearbox's VPS system. It is worth noting also that the EVE 4 and 9 come with 2 different stock options, but that's the only one that has any difference. Do make sure to keep the included adjustment tool handy for adjusting your FPS in case you need to tune it up or down for field regulations. Oh, and it's worth noting that these puppies are wired to the superior Dean's style connector. Being that the KWA Originals series centers around KWA's venerable 2.5 plus VPS gearbox, we tested each of these KOs at their lowest and highest FPS range of adjustment. Out at the range, our FPS test showed an average of just about 320 or 30 FPS and 22 rounds per second on full auto in the lowest FPS adjustment, and just about 390 FPS and retaining around 20 RPS on full auto at its highest range of VPS adjustment. These test results were achieved using our test standard 0.20 gram BBs and a Matrix 11.1 volt 1000 milliamp LiPo battery. In our distance and accuracy test, we adjusted the KOs to about the middle of their FPS range, about 350 FPS, and loaded some .25s in the magazines. We were able to land most of the shots on our 6-inch plate and placed a nice tight grouping on our Evike Professional silhouette target at 50 feet, which is commendable given the barrel length. Out at the 100-foot mark, the short barrel on these AEGs did seem to struggle a bit with placing consistent hits on the plate, and landed about 60% of the shots on the body-sized silhouette target with no issue. In both cases, the positive clicks on the hop-up made adjustment easy and the settings held beautifully. Really, the only thing these babies need is an inner barrel and a bucking to really dial in the accuracy at longer distances with these barrel lengths. Now here in the video is usually where we do an internals breakdown, and if you're wondering how the KWA Originals AEGs stack up on the internals front, go ahead and head over to our KWA KO EVE AEGs video, where we do a complete teardown of all that makes these puppies perform as well as they do. The KWA KO series of AEGs gives flavor and color to an otherwise bland, oatmeal-feeling selection of AR pattern airsoft rifles. With excellent build materials, solid performance figures, and a selection of magazine shapes and color options to fit your style and personality, the KWA KO series is anything but vanilla. You knew there was a flavor joke coming. They're colored, they look awesome. Spice up your airsoft arsenal and get your very own KWA Originals or KO Series AEG right here at Evike.com. Thanks for watching. Want even more airsoft content? Hit the subscribe button and click the bell notification icon. Follow us on Instagram and join our Facebook for epic weekly giveaways.